What's up, everybody? My name is Speak. Thank you for stopping back by my channel. I really appreciate it. Today, I wanted to talk to you about my Yoshimura Alpha Signature exhaust on my 2015 Suzuki GSX S 750. Now, I bought this bike with the Yoshi pipe already on it, and I thought it sounded pretty good, but it just seemed like it wasn't really that loud. And then when comparing it to my buddy's GSX S 750, which was also stock when we compared it, it really wasn't that much louder. Like, you could hear it when you're sitting on the bike, but the tone didn't carry and all that. Started looking around in the exhaust, and I could see clearly that there was a baffle, and I could see clearly that there was a little plug on the back of the muffler that you could pop out, and you could see a little Allen key screw to take the baffle out. And I said, oh buddy, here we go. I'm gonna pop this sucker out and we're gonna be making some noise. So I popped the slip-on off, take it into work, pop the plug off, stick an Allen on there, and give it a good old crank, and nothing happens. So it turns out that Yoshi, for whatever sort of reasons, government regulations, because it had to be sold at a dealer, I don't quite know why, but they welded that screw in place. Just a little tack weld, nothing crazy. So it actually took some chisel action and all that, and I finally got the darn screw loose and was able to then easily slide the baffle out, or DB killer, whatever you want to call it, and oh my goodness, what a difference that made. I was actually at the point where I was considering selling this exhaust, and if I had actually paid, like, because it came on the bike when I bought it, but if I had been like paid $500 for this exhaust and not known, you know, or expecting something more, I would have been pretty disappointed. But with the baffle out, oh man, this thing sounds awesome. So if you have that, I really encourage you to take the baffle out. And what we're going to do right now is head over to a nice little parking lot that I like to go to, and we'll do a couple little comparisons here. Because right now, woo, it sounds awesome. But what I'm going to do is just a few idling, revving, you know, things like that. Usual exhaust comparison stuff with the baffle in and out. I'm not going to ride it out on the road. I'll just tell you that whatever you're hearing right now through the microphone, and this is just a GoPro mic, well, a microphone attached to the GoPro, that's what I'm doing for sound today. No professional audio recorders, just kind of, you know, comparison with what I got. But you'll be able to tell a difference, I promise. We'll do a little back and forth on the parking lot, a little revving, stuff like that, once you get an idea, and I'll show you what I was talking about with the screw and the baffle and the plug and everything like that. In case you also have a Yoshimura Alpha Signature, you can definitely investigate to see. I don't know, again, there could be sub-models of this exhaust that, you know, come with or without the removable baffle. Maybe the dealer had to tack weld it on. I have no clue. I have no idea. Maybe that's a standard thing. I'm not sure. This is the first motorcycle that I've ever had with an aftermarket exhaust, so my opinion to be taken with a grain of salt, maybe a dash of pepper. Alright, so I thought I'd give you a quick look at the bike and the exhaust on there. Again, since this came on here, I did not install it, but from what I could tell, because I did take the slip-on off, it would be incredibly easy to install if you did get it and all that. But let's take a look at a few things here. So here's the Yoshi. Wonderful looking pipe, in my opinion, and I believe they have a full carbon edition. This just has the little carbon tip. It's going to be hard to tell. I don't think y'all are going to be able to see, but I'll compare again once it's back in. But no baffle in right now, and I can see it again. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's a little hole in there, and that's the pass-through. And then right here, right above my finger here again, I'm hoping this will come out in the camera. You can see right there, that little rubber plug is what you're going to pop out. And again, this is going to be much easier if it's off the bike. Now, once you do verify that it is or is not welded in there, if it's not welded, then you could easily do it with just a tool with it still on the bike, and then pop that sucker out. And let me give you a quick look at the baffle itself, and then we'll do some comparisons. Well, that was smart. So, here is our baffle. Again, I'm terrible. Sun's there, this is here, I'm here, shadows. Okay, I don't know anything about filming. Is it better here? Is it better here? I don't know, this will be good. So the baffle just slides right on in there, and then this little screw right here actually threads in, and dang it. And then again, I'm not sure, is this gonna come through? How about we go like that? Can you guys see that? You're gonna see just little marks right there, and that's where the tack weld was that we had to break off in order to get this sucker out. So anyway, put this in here, but you can see that once the baffle is in here, it goes almost halfway through the exhaust, so it blocks a lot of sound. But we're gonna put this off to the side for a second. We'll first do without the baffle in, because it sounds better, so better's always first, right? And then we'll put the baffle in, see what we get. And just quick disclaimer, the bike is already fully warmed up, so this is not a cold start. And now we'll just do some quick up and downs, nothing crazy. And y'all can get a sense for how it sounds on the bike. It has a lot of pops and stuff with the baffle out when you're decelerating. Which is awesome. Woo! Alright, now let's throw this little baffle in, see what we get. Okay folks, so the baffle's in. I didn't jam it in there all the way because I need to be able to take it back out. I also didn't put the screw in, but I just did a quick test and it didn't come out. So what I'm going to do is fire it up again, warm, and then do a few revs. You should be able to tell the difference, and then I'll do a quick run, you know, excel in first gear, just so you can hear the difference, and hopefully this thing doesn't fly out, although that would be a good video. Now, it does sound good, in my opinion, and you can actually hear more of the air coming in the front with that baffle down. It still has a nice sound to it, but it's really not that much louder than stock. Alright, let's hop on and do a quick first gear bump for you. And I can immediately tell a difference here as I just go real slow through the parking lot. But it is much quieter, and you get a little bit of the popping, but it just doesn't have that tone to it. So yeah, much quieter. A little bit of popping, just a little bit. I don't even know if it'll come through in the GoPro mic at all. Alright, yeah, we gotta get this thing out of here. Hopefully this goes as planned. There we go. Oh, yeah, so this thing. So much better with it out. Alright folks, so there is some of my thoughts on the baffle removal on the Yoshimura Alpha Signature. I am very much a fan of removing the baffle. It sounds way better. It doesn't drone to me, and I just think that it sounds good all the time, even at highway speeds and, you know, cruising and stuff like that. You get a lot more of that pop. People can definitely hear you coming a little bit better, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. It would have been nice if they had made it a removable baffle in the first place, instead of welding it in there, but again, who knows why they did that. They might have their reasons. If you're interested in checking out this exhaust for this bike, I will leave a link down in the description below, and you can check it out, see what you think, but I do approve Only with the baffle out though. Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on the Yoshi exhaust. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. That's hot. Hot like fire. Just burned my finger. That was dumb. Gotta edit that out.